Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, first off, let me apologize. I thought I'd already said this in video. I may have, but I need to do it again. My bags and stuff like that I sell, my haversacks and etc. All the orders that were supposed to go out in October have now gone out. The only orders that I believe I have left at this time are the ones that are supposed to go out in January. Now, in the comments down below, I'm going to put an email. Only if you have been trying to get a hold of me about one of those haversacks, go to that email and send me an email. What has happened is, as y'all know, I had my stroke back in November. When I did that, there were so many people that reached out to me, well-wishers and etc. I had well over 7,800 and something emails that came to me. And I just, to be honest, wasn't mentally able to handle a lot. And so me and my wife have tried to work through them. The problem with it is you're doing like, I'm doing 200 emails a night. Let that sink in. 200 emails a night of looking at it, this person is well wishing me, responding, saying thank you, or them asking a question about something and I'm trying to dig through it. The problem is when I respond to those 200, 110 of them reapply and say, oh, well, just want to check. And you've just added. So instead of me doing 200, I actually did 35 I got rid of. Now I got to go back through more, you see. And it has buried me as far as emails. And I've got a couple people that's got kind of mad at me. And I understand, fully understand why. That you've been trying to get a hold of me and you can't. And it's not that I'm trying to avoid anybody. It's just simply overwhelmed, guys. Completely buried. I'm a one-man operation. And I've just now, for the last month, I've been kind of struggling after the stroke, getting back to being me. So I do apologize. I know that it can be frustrating when you keep sending emails and nobody's answering. It's just getting to that email. Plus, the email that's the Down and Dirty Woodscraft, I can't get access to anymore. That's a thing going on with Windows and Microsoft, that the email that I go to and it now says Down and Dirty Woodscraft is just showing me comments from my videos. The brand account that I had that was for Blackie Thomas, it acknowledges it's there but won't let me have access to it. So the Down and Dirty Woodscraft at gmail.com is a non-viable email. You can't use it because I can't get access to it. It shows it's there, but I can't click and go see the messages. It's just blocked out. So I shifted over in this last run to the blackoracle69 at hotmail.com. That's the one that everybody responded to, and I had 7,000 emails. So I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I'm trying to do this. I'm not trying to ignore you. I know a lot of people got mad about it and upset, and I've had to deal with stuff, and it's been kind of difficult. And one of the early emails that we got, it was like 4 or 5 days after I'd had my stroke and I'd got home, we decided to start trying to work through it. And I got an email from somebody that was claiming that he had paid for a haversack and a rucksack and 2 of this and 3 of these and 4 of those, and he hadn't received it. And he needed it immediately. So we went back and we went trying to find, his name. Couldn't find his name on any of my lists. And I have paper lists, not a computer, a paper list of everybody who paid. So I went back and I started looking through that. I don't find this guy's name. So I sent him an email and I said, I don't find you on the list. Can you tell me when you paid me so I can go find it and verify it in my PayPal history. Then he wanted to get evasive. Turned out he didn't ever buy one. He saw my video where I'd had a stroke, and he's hoping my wife would send him one for free. Just because of that. There are people out there, guys. So once I kind of exposed it and said, I don't find your name, I don't find nothing, I don't see where you've ever paid me, then he just cussed me out and quit talking to me. So it's stuff like that I've been dealing with. There are many, many well-wishers, and I'm very, very grateful for all of y'all for being so kind and generous, and I really do appreciate it. And at the same time, there's been some shady characters trying to slide under. My wife read an email where it was somebody that said that I had told them at Georgia Bushcraft that I would be sending them all of my WC knives. My entire WC knife collection was going to that guy. Sorry I didn't die, guy. That didn't work. So, I will be working my way through it. In the description box, there will be an email. Only if, let me say that again, only if you have a question about your order that you have not received but you did pay for, email that one. Don't everybody send me well wishes. I do appreciate it, guys, but I'm trying to work with these people, and I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm trying to cut down to where I can work with. It can be a lot of work. I hate we have to do this, but I'm not fancy. I ain't got some fancy algorithm that can go through and read them all for me and digest it. I have to go and look at them, and so it's tearing me down. I'm sorry, but tearing me down. Okay, now that we've done that, let's talk about, I just got back this weekend. I went to the Rewild Outdoors, Gray Man, still using it, Rewild Outdoors gathering down in Florida at Doe Lake Campground. It's down there just south of Ocala. Great time, beautiful place. I'm not sure if this place was originally a CCC work camp. It could have been a ranch at some point, because everybody knows about Texas and cattle ranches out there, but in truth, Florida exported more cattle than Texas ever did. So it could have been a ranch house, but it's just, or it could have been a big, massive scout hut, but it was this big wooden building with a kitchen part of it, and then they had nice showers and bathrooms there. Big, beautiful lake. And in just a second, I'm going to put just 20-30 seconds of video just giving you a little pan of the area so you can see what it looked like. In fact, let me go ahead and do that now. Okay guys, this is inside the big dining hall, big old fireplace. And as you can see, it's got a big dining hall in it and a kitchen. Looks like one of the old CCC camps or Boy Scout camps or something like that. And then you come out onto the porch. There's the lake. There's the main fire pit, great big place. As you can see, sorry about the glare, let me get you out of that sun. Got campers going way back down that way around the lake. And you got the lake itself. And the lake continues on around with all the camping area. Big, beautiful, wide open place, guys. Very, very nice. Lots of fish in the lake. Had an alligator swim by yesterday, because we are in Florida after all. As you can see in the far distance, it just curves on around the lake. I bet the campers right now stretched out probably a half mile from one end going around to the other end of this lake. So there's plenty of room. And then over there is the shower house slash bathroom with actual flush toilets and sinks and hot water showers and etc. So really nice place, guys. Lots of really good people. Had a great time last night. Really enjoyed being here. And right here we have Mr. Scab and the big man himself that put on the event. Wanted to say thank you so much for hosting this event. It was awesome. And you are going to be doing one next year, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You let me know and I'll be sure to put out a video to post because I will be coming back down here for this.
Awesome. We're glad you were able to make it.
I am too, but thank you very much for putting it on.
Absolutely.
But guys, I mean, this is a huge place down here.
Thank you, Sean.
Yes, sir.
So you see, it's a beautiful place. It really is nice, and I will be going back there. They put on a great gathering, a great event. I also got to camp out with Chris Hall and Scab. There was a lot of friendly faces that I've known in the past that were there, so there's a lot of interesting people to talk to. There was 150 campers. I really expect there's going to be some vendors there next year because with 150 campers in one place, vendors tend to show up to that type of thing. There was a couple of people there that had been on the Alone TV show or the Naked and Afraid TV show. So this was a really good gathering, guys. And I was very impressed by it and very tickled to be part of it. About a 6-hour drive from me. So it was my first trip back on the road ever since the doctor green-lighted me to be able to get out and go someplace. But I just wanted to touch base and let y'all know what's going on. Again, I apologize for me getting so far behind. I apologize for if you have sent an email to me trying to find out information and I haven't responded. That's why. I can't just scan the little vidge because a lot of people start out by saying, you know, Blackie, I'm glad you're all right, and then they ask a question. You got to bring up every email. And my wife, bless her heart, has been trying to work with me on it. And we're doing 200 a night, 300. One weekend we did 300 in a day. But that's a lot of emails to work through. It really is. And when you respond, people reply back. So you don't cut your top number down that much. It's, you know, like I said, you do 200 and 110 reply back. So all that work equals 100 less. And so it just is going to take me a while to dig out from under all of this. I am still trying, but again, if you have been trying to get a hold of me about your haversack, rucksack, or whatever order, go to that Scalp Hunter down there in the description box. Contact me, and there's nobody on that but just a few little things, and we'll go by that, okay? I will try to get a new email set up in the future strictly for my business. That's what I had in the past. That was the Down and Dirty Woods crap. But since I have no access to it anymore, that's blocked off. And I'm going to be going and deleting all of my videos about my haversacks, about my rucksacks, the Sparrowhawk pouch, and the Weehawk pouch. I'm deleting all of those and going to do one video, and that video will be the new one. It'll show everything, tell you about ordering information, everything, answer all the questions, and that will be the one that I'll send everybody to in the future instead of having a series. And that way I can eliminate that Down and Dirty Woods Craft email address from ever popping back up, and we'll have the new address. I'm off now for about 2 months where I don't have to travel. And so I'm going to try over the Christmas holiday season to get everything ironed back out. I'm very sorry, guys, if I've let you down. I truly do apologize. It just kind of overwhelmed me, and I'm very sorry. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.